Shalom, Apostle Tahar, coming back at you with this truth, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Shem Kakodash. I'm going to make this super quick, unless the Most High put the Spirit on me. Then it'll be a long video. This is going to be a quick one, I promise. Then I'll probably come back later as the Spirit gives me utterance. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, I spoke about hyperinflation 6 months ago. So right here, I was watching this video put up by GMS, Awaken 144, and this is one of the brothers, up and coming elders in the main camp, Amawan Gabar. He puts up a lot of great videos, and they're straight to the point. So you don't got to put, like me, sometimes I go a little long. You don't really have to do long video. I mean, the Spirit could be on you where you just go. But the short videos is just as good as the long ones. Like I said, this is going to be a short one. And I'm almost sure I'm going to put up another video, maybe in another half an hour, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Maybe not, maybe the next day. We'll see how the Spirit, hits me. Anyway, so I was watching this video, warning. And okay, it starts off with a bunch of different videos. It starts off with the cows. It was 10,000 cows dropped over, killed over and died. Now this one farmer said that it wasn't hot enough for cows to just drop dead like that. It was hot, but there was situations, in the past where it was that hot and it never dropped dead. So, there's a big question mark there as to what's really happening. The scriptures say, be circumspect because of the adversary, the devil, both spiritual and physical. Okay, and this is, if you can see it, I hope you can see it. This woman right here, she's talking, people are basically saying, well, she's trying to explain to this woman that there's going to be, her prices are going to go even higher. This is nothing. And the woman can't see it. And then she's explaining how the farmers have to pay more for feed. Everything that they have to deal with, that they have to buy, supplies and so forth, has gone up. So quite naturally, the prices are going to go up. Excuse me. It says here, warning food prices to rise quickly over summer. This is from the BBC. So that's why we said recently in previous videos, yes, asking the question, do we stock up? Yeah, if you can stock up, stock up. So that way you don't have to deal with these high prices. You can get into the habit of buying beans, like vegetarian beans, the one in the green can. I used to love them bad boys. When I was a kid, I used to get the hot dogs at the Hebrew Nationals, and I used to cook them and get them beans, and I used to chop up the hot dog, and that was with a little bit of, I used to use maple syrup, and that was heaven. That was heaven. In my Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Can't you see I am in heaven? Anyway, so it's good to get those vegetarian beans and brown rice, get bags of rice. So when the prices go up, you don't got to worry about, oh man, now I got to, 2 months ago, it was $5 for this. Now it's $25. So that's the reason. But ultimately, we trust in the Most High anyway. Jake in the world, they don't know what's going on. They got their heads stuck up their asses. So anyway, so she's explaining to a woman that prices are definitely going to go up. And the woman that she's talking to says she can't see it. Yeah, because she doesn't understand how the money system works. And then you got this woman, she said, I had to pay $98 to fill up my car. I have to choose whether she's cursing Esau out, the religious right. I got to choose between gas and food. F you. Okay, this individual, I'm gonna jump to it. This is the 2002 World World Economic Forum that took place 2 months ago, and they had canceled it 2 years. And this woman right here, Dr. Pippa Melgren, she says that we're not going to use the old money that we've been using for years, but everything's going to be on the blockchain. And that's where your charagma comes in. But you cannot buy or sell, because buying and selling is going to be through the blockchain, through digital money. See, they're doing away with the paper dollar, the bank digital dollar, to make everything digital. Okay, this individual right here, he drives a 18-wheeler, and he had to spend over $1,000 to fill up the tank. Now, I don't know if all of them or most of them, they have 2 tanks, tank on either side. And now it costs about anywhere from $500 to $600 just to fill 1 tank. But they really have to fill 2 tanks. So if gas prices are going up that much, he's going to ask for more money. I mean, this is not, you don't got to be a rocket scientist to figure this thing out. Future concubine right there. Concubine alert. Because we are going to have concubine. Yeah, a future concubine. Could be fake though. Food prices will rise quickly this summer due to soaring costs. Right. The farmers, the truckers, everything that they deal with costs money. And it's costing more money, so everything goes up. There's a saying, I can't get it. All boats, when a tide is rising, all boats rise with it. So everything's going to go up, from your your grocery store down the street, your mini markets, your supermarkets, your supermarkets, your Costco's, your BJ's, your bodegas in the hood. Everything goes up. And then you have a thing called shrinkflation. So it says grocery analysts have predicted prices will rise at least at a rate of 15%. And now that's not hyperinflation. When you look up hyperinflation is when prices rise 50% every month. If you buy a pack of chicken legs or whatever, thighs, and it's $10 for half a pound, whatever a pound is, say. Next month, it'll go up 50%, that's $15. The month after that, it will go up to $22, almost $23. You get the picture? That's hyperinflation. Prices will rise at a rate of 15% as households pay more for staples. Staples is your rice, your bread, your eggs, your potatoes, your onions. You make a steak, you got to have potatoes on the side. That's a staple. Or rice, or greens, such as bread, meat. Well, meat is a staple too. Dairy and fruit and vegetables. The Institute of grocery distribution said more vulnerable people will skip meals, it warned. Now, me, myself, I pretty much eat one meal a day, but I'll have a green smoothie in the morning, which is a meal. But I eat one solid meal a day. And somebody asked me about my Tahar's, what I call it, special elixir, green powered drink. Somebody wanted me to make a video. I'll make a video. Next time I make it, I'll make a video on it. It says it also predicted that prices would rise faster. That's hyperinflation for longer than Bank of England estimates. So anyway, this is what I did. I went to my page, and at first I put in hyper, and 4 videos popped up. Then I put in hyperinflation, and pretty much the same 4 videos popped up, but some others popped up. So this is what I'm gonna go through, and it behooves you to watch these videos again. These are all my videos. Okay, this is as of 1 month ago. Hyperinflation is here in America. 5 months ago, hyperinflation is coming to the States. So I've been talking about this 5 months ago. Here it is. Is hyperinflation coming to America? I said that 6 months ago. So you're going to tell me I'm not a prophet? Hyperinflation all over the world. We are in the last days. That was one month ago. It will surely come. It will not tarry. Hyperinflation. That was 3 weeks ago, excuse me. And it's on, all roads lead to the Karagma. It's all about the chariots. This was 6 months ago. I'm almost positive this is the one where the brother elder from the West called in the show. He's breaking down the chariots. So I myself got to watch this again. You are caught up in your emotions. I forget that was what that was all about. Oh yeah, over the grape doctrine. Instead of Jake seeing it, that's in Israel, they got emotional. We are in the time of the black horse. The black horse is what? Hyperinflation. Inflation, deflation. Prices go up, prices come down. They think everything is gravy. That's in the Apocrypha. Victuals shall be good, cheap in the land, and they will think that they're in good case. That's a second Ezra. Matter of fact, let me go to it. And then I'm gonna close. Like I said, this wasn't gonna be long. Second Ezra 16. Okay, here it is right here. Start the 7th verse. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, these coming days. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The ones of you that have your eyes open, the elect. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Now, the Apostle Ramla put a video with this title in it. I didn't get a chance to watch the video. I'll watch it later. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals, which mean food, shall be good, cheapened upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Oh, things are good. Things are getting good. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. They're going to starve to death. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Somebody going to blow your head off. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. It says the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them for wine? We get jumped down here. The virgins shall mourn. Oh, you notice it said virgins. That's a woman that had never dealt with a man. So they married him young. They were 12 years old, 13 years old. When their body changed, when they went from being a child to being an adult, you transition from a child to an adult when your plumbing changes. I remember I was well aware of little girls around my hood when I was like 10 and more so 11 and at 12, forget about it. I was out there. I was out there, man. Not that I had sex at the age of 12, but I was out there doing everything else because we didn't have money to go to no hotels. You couldn't go to your parents' house, but we did every goddamn thing else. So we already knew. So you guys that get all emotional, you understand that. You used to ride to school on a short yellow bus. I call it the pickle bus. So I understand that. Look, I grew up with 2 sisters and a handful of brothers. And my sisters, they were out there when they was 12, 13 years old. Matter of fact, my both sisters started giving birth to children at 14. So they were active at 13. And all their little girlfriends were doing the same goddamn thing. They all had children when they were when first child, when they were like 13 going on 14, 14 going on 15. So go to the hood. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Who are the helpers? The men. That's Isaiah 13. A man shall be like fine gold, even the gold of Uphaz. That's from the gold from America. Well, there was an Uphaz on that side of the world, and Uphaz is also known as America. It was also known as Barazal, Brazil. Giving the credit to Sakari. They were the one that came up with that, figured it out. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, which are the elect. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.